Welcome to The Art of Being Unstoppable, the podcast where we will go beyond the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. Be part of down-to-earth, no BS conversations where we will explore hot topics on love and money, relationships and business, beauty, and who we get to be with all that shit in between. With our insights and your actions, let's be unstoppable together. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Art of Being Unstoppable. And today we want to talk about a hot topic that is near and dear to our hearts, AI.
Yeah.
AI, is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? Is it going to ruin our lives? And I have been using ChatGPT for some interesting things that I wanted to share with you guys today because I think it's kind of funny.
It is.
I've been using AI for business on writing emails, writing posts, getting ideas. But I was recently talking to a girlfriend and she said, I've recently started using AI to analyze my conversations with men and respond to conversations with men. Because she's single, I'm single. I'm like, really? You use ChatGPT to respond to messages? And she said, yeah, absolutely I do. And so we started talking because I really struggle with boundaries and being nice. Being nice to people that are, I'm going to say, a little bit douchey. I still feel the need to be nice. And so, oh gosh.
I love that you get to tell one on yourself. Like, what better thing than to listen to us tell one on ourselves? Like, come on. This is fun.
Okay, so this is funny. So I met somebody and a lot older than me, let's just say that. And so right away I said, I was out for dinner by myself and he asked me if he could join me for a drink. I said, I don't drink, but you're welcome to sit down. And, we shot the shit and learned about business and talked about our kids and, all of this stuff. And so he said, I would really love to take you out for dinner. And I said, I don't have a problem being friends, but there's like the age difference is really big for me. I said, so if you're okay with just being friends, I'm okay with that too. Absolutely, So then I got a new car and I said that I got a new car and she's sweet and sassy like her owner. And he said, and sexy? Oh, wait a minute. And this was through text. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to go there with you. That's right. I got such an ick feeling in my bones. I was like, ew. And this has happened to me before with people that were friends and then crossed the line and it went really south really quickly. So I was like, how do I respond to this person in a nice way, but honoring my boundaries?
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't know what to say because what I wanted to say was not very nice. It was very passive aggressive. And I didn't, we just did an episode on that. So I said, hey, chat, this is the scenario. I met this person here. This is who they are. Da, 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 da. This is what they said. I got the ick factor. I want to honor my boundaries. And what do I say? So chat basically said, you're right in thinking that, Tina. You need to honor your boundaries. This is two different ways that you could respond. And it was very, hey, listen, I already told you my boundary, or I already told you what my boundaries were and you crossed them. I decline your invite to meet for dinner. And if you're not okay with my boundaries, we can't be friends either. It was something straight, great. I'm like, yes, nailed it, chat. And like, I think chat said something like, glad you like it, Tina. Anything else I can do for you? I was like, no, girl, it's all good. So I've been using it to speak assertively without the fluff. And I never thought to use AI for that purpose, but it's teaching me how to communicate with men in potential dating relationships or whatever, because that's where I struggle. I struggle with like wanting to be nice, but also wanting to hold my boundaries and not really sure. There's certain areas, business, I'm very straight. I can get shit done like nothing. But when it comes to relationships, that is not really an area where I excel.
Yeah.
Can I
Yep.
say that? I don't excel in that area. There's still some blind spots, I think, there. But so how do you use AI? Do you use AI to be like, "Hey, I need to have a conversation with my husband. What should I say?" Like, what do you use it for
I use
that?
it. I do. I love, and I do. I love it. And the more you use it, the more it knows you. And I know there's good and bad about AI. I get it, but I'm telling you, we have no choice. It's happening. It's happening.
Mhm.
It's in the world. Like, it's happening. They've been doing it in the auto industry and with robots for years. And it's progressing fast. It is like they're now teaching it to be, nice and have compassion and have all these feelings as well. So then what? Right? And what's crazy to me is this is a funny story. So I wanted to plant a new bush in my yard, and I saw this bush on Facebook or something. And it was gorgeous, right? Just gorgeous. I'm like, "Oh my God, we have this beautiful place here where we can go get plants." And I'm gonna go and ask them. So when I asked the girl, she says, "That's AI." I'm like, "What? Are you kidding me?" She goes, "Yeah," because she actually, who works there, went to the owner and said, "Can we get this?" And they said, "That's not a real thing."
What?
It was AI, it was a butterfly bush, but it was like they almost look like butterflies shaped, flowers all over it. It was beautiful, gorgeous. Yeah, no, it was AI.
Oh my gosh, speaking of that, there's this old woman that I follow, and she's like, "Honey, listen, men are gonna do what men do. You know what? They're gonna make you cry. But I'd rather be crying in a Porsche than in a, Volvo or
Yeah,
whatever."
yeah.
Like she's just like, tell it like it is, right? AI. She's not even a real
I'm like,
person. I've been watching videos, following her, listening to her advice, and she's not even real. She's generated by some guy in India who made another version of her, same voice, different look.
right?
And somebody told me this. I'm like, "You're joking. How do you know? Like, are you sure? How do you know?" Like, "No, I'm sure because I saw a video about how he created her." Like, oh, how do we even know? I have a client, and he came on a call one day and he said, "Oh, did you like the video that I did today?" I'm like, "Yeah, it looked like you were reading the script a little bit. So, like, I'm sure once you're more confident,
Yeah,
it'll flow a little bit better." He's like, "Tina, that wasn't me. That was AI generated." I'm like, "What?" So it's getting to the point where I don't even know if it's real or not
yeah.
real. News, is it real news?
Uh-huh,
Is it fake news?
uh-huh.
You see these things with Donald Trump, and it's like, okay, is that really happening?
Yeah,
Or are they creating it? And
exactly.
then I wonder, oh my gosh, if this is happening, can people take me and start creating videos that seem like they're coming from me, but they're not?
Yeah.
So it kind of does. I mean, I love it. I think it's hilarious for certain things. And look at 222,
222.
222. So we got to pay attention to this message right now. But is it going to get to the point where AI is just going to be interacting with AI online, where we're just going to be like, "Peace out. I'm out of here. Like,
Mhm.
I'll let my
Yeah,
AI do my thing. I'll go live my life." And then we're going to live in this virtual world where
it's coming to
unless
that.
we
It
real
really is.
connection.
It really is. Yesterday I was on a meeting with somebody and he was talking to me about everything that the platform that I use for my website and everything. He was talking about it. Well, you know me and all of that. I go blah blah blah. That's what I hear. Blah 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 because I don't understand most of it, right?
Yeah.
So he wanted to show me something and he literally I could hear his phone ringing when we were talking. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And it was like, "Hey, Echo, how are you today?" "Oh, I'm great. How are you?" "I have a friend here who's interested in, she has a salon and she's a coach and he's talking and she's like, "I can help with that. No problem. And then I can set you up with an appointment with Jeff." And he goes, "Well, I'm Jeff." So, right? Because it's his person. Like, it's his AI. So it's all, and she's saying what she's gonna be able to do for me, and she can help me set it all up. All of that's being said with him as we're talking on the phone or on the computer. It was crazy. I was like, "Oh my god, so you can actually," he goes, "Oh yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about it. They'll take appointments for you, they'll do it all, and you will just you get to go to sleep and wake up and see what's on your schedule the next day." I'm like, "Really? Really?" So I can set that up and I don't need, like, real humans working for me? How do you do that?
Oh, man, I and
Isn't
this
that
is the thing.
insane? Like, s
Well,
that's where I'm like, "Ugh." I human connection is so important, but how do we know if we're even? Because it did not sound like a AI person on the phone. She was talking, I thought he was calling someone I didn't know.
and this is the thing. It's either you keep up with the times
Uh,
or you get pushed out.
that's right.
And I know I'm seeing this online, like, we do a lot of LinkedIn strategies, right? And there are people. I had a call with somebody just last week, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, I didn't realize that this is American funds and not Canadian funds and, all of this stuff." And he's like, "I don't know if I could invest. I don't know. I think I could take that money and I can go figure it out on my own, and I can go hire this person and this." And I'm like, "Dude, by the time you figure that out, things are gonna shift."
Yeah,
Like, time is the most precious thing that we have right now, and everything is at warp speed. So by the time you
yeah,
figure it out, it's gonna be changed.
mhm,
And now, like, what's that costing you?
yeah,
So there is a really big, like, there's a difference between the haves and the have-nots, and what I mean by that, like, the people that have what it takes to keep up, to innovate and market, and the people that don't have what it takes to innovate and market, and they're worried about money, and, like, those people are just they are not they're gonna be non-existent, and that's really sad to say, but when you, especially in the coaching space,
yeah,
when people have AI, and it's not the same as, like, going deep, but I have a friend who uses ChatGPT to uncover blind spots. Now, we used to say, "No, only humans can uncover blind
mhm,
spots." Well, AI is getting so savvy now
yeah,
that AI can dig and dig and dig and be like, "Okay, where is this coming from? What part of your childhood, and what did you believe?" Like, I can train it
mhm,
to do exactly what I do.
yep,
So that is kind of like, and I had another call with somebody, who said, "Tina, this is no different than the Industrial Revolution when machines were coming out and taking jobs and stuff like that. People just found new jobs. We adapted. We're at that space right now where, yes, AI is gonna take over a lot of jobs, but there's gonna be new jobs because people are gonna have to program the AIs and this and that." But, it's I'm on the fence. I like it, I see it, but there's a learning curve to
absolutely.
trusting
And as
it.
soon as you start to learn, like you said, it's changing. It's
It's
changing.
changing.
And, I remember when I was deciding on to be a hairstylist or what I was gonna do with my life, and, my dad really wanted me to be a nurse, and I really wanted to be a hairstylist. And my grandfather, my dad's dad, we were having it was a Christmas party, and I remember we were all standing around, and my uncle had said to me, "So I hear you're gonna be a hairstylist." No, just a hairstylist. And I said, "Yeah, I am." And he said, "Hmm." And my grandfather turned around and he said, "Everyone will always need their hair done. Everyone will need a haircut. At some point or another, everybody gets their hair done." And
Yeah.
I'm thinking that again with AI. It's like, for us that can do these things, right? This is you no who's gonna be able to do that? Yeah, you can generate the look and whatever you want, because 90% of the things that people bring to me now aren't real people. They're AI generated photos. So they have all these things, and it's not possible for you to have, right? So it's like that gives me a little bit of a sense of, I'm okay. I still have this. I still have my salon. Like, you know what I mean? I can still do hair, and I can still be who I get to be. But what about those who solely rely on communication like this or sales? You don't need it
Oh,
anymore. You can just plug it in and it takes it and it does it all for you.
yeah, I know. Well, I mean, not only in business, right? Like AI is making things easy in business, but like what happened after COVID? People stayed in their homes. They didn't go out as
Yeah,
much. People are still having a hard time 5 years later getting out of their pajamas. Like I know you and I talk about this all the
yeah.
time. Like, oh, do we really want to go out? Do we really want to get dressed up? Like, and like force ourselves to
Mhm.
sometimes. But now they have AI boyfriends. Like, that is kind of funny, but, like, one of the things is I don't like going out on dates. I don't like worrying about what I'm gonna wear. I'm like, "What if they're a dud? Then I'm wasting my time," but I like the communication. I don't need a real person for communication anymore. Like, I know it sounds funny, but I mean, I know so many
I'm
people.
drawing the line at the AI boyfriend, okay? I get
Let
to
me
vet
just
the
test it
boys
out.
because she has been dating a little bit without me even meeting these people, so that's a no-no because, we have a little bit of an issue here as people have heard in the past, but, yeah, so the AI thing, I mean, it is safer. I do agree that it is safer and he can, talk to you the way you want him to and all of those things, but you get so used to that, then when you meet a real human, they're not. They're not
They're
going
no
to.
Oh my gosh, like, upgrade you, upgrade you. Oh, wait, I can't
Exactly.
upgrade you.
Boom, boom,
You
boom.
know, you have this
Oh,
perfect specimen that's not even real,
exactly.
and it kind of reminds me of, like, okay, I hate to go here, but, like, I don't watch porn, okay? And I'm going there. But, like, some people are, like, not happy in their marriage, and they're like, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna go watch porn." Then they get so used to, like, this is what it's like, this is what women
Mhm.
are like, and then they compare that to their wife or their husband or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't what it's really like." It's like, I wouldn't wanna become desensitized to the reality
Right?
of humans, because 'cause we're not perfect, we're flawed, but, like, this AI boyfriend would be so perfect, and I would wanna compare everything to that, like, "Oh,
That's right.
this connection is what I'm looking for in human form."
Yeah.
I'm like, "But am I setting myself up to just always be disappointed?" So, I love AI, I'm afraid of AI, I'm curious about AI, like, I don't know, it's just a mix of it's
Oh, yeah, because it's very unknown. It is. And again, it's rapidly changing. Like ChatGPT changes. I mean, how many updates are there all the time? And
5.0 is out
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
you know what? There's nothing better to me than having a human connection, a relationship with somebody who's actually real.
Well, and I think this leads us to, like, even in business, in-person events, in-person retreats.
Yeah.
I think, AI can't take that over, and I've been thinking about that too. I know we talked about this, but doing an in-person retreat, getting people together, building connections in
Yeah.
real life, person to person. I was talking about it yesterday and, even my speed dating event.
Yeah.
I still want to do that,
Well,
you
let's
guys.
do it.
I know I'm like, "Okay, I'm doing business coaching and mentoring, but I really wanna do a speed dating event." If you guys like this idea, you better, like, send us a
Let us
message,
know.
let us know. Especially the men, because I do not have a problem getting women to an event,
No.
but we're talking about a conscious singles dating event where you can connect with people, not just on a physical level, but maybe maybe there's a business opportunity or a romantic opportunity, or maybe there's, somebody who knows somebody, like just connecting people.
Yeah.
Something that I don't think I'm gonna let go of because I just think it would be really, really amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I
if you
agree.
guys think that's a great idea, let us know because
Yes,
I
please
will
do.
create it. Create it and they will come.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I love it. I
Oh,
love
man.
it.
Well, we could talk so much about AI because there's so much coming down the pipeline. AI with feelings, what the heck? I
Yeah.
remember one time before I leave, I said to Chat, something like, "Oh, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings." And Chat said, "I don't have feelings. You're fine." Okay then. Oh, but
Oh, that's
anyways,
funny.
I hope you guys found this podcast entertaining. I know I did,
And
and,
let us know about the, speed dating if you're interested because we would really it's been something that's been coming up and we wanna do it, so let's do it.
yeah. Okay, guys, see you back on the next episode of The Art of Being Unstoppable. Bye.
Bye. Well, friends, that is the end of our episode today. If you love this episode, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And please share us with your friends and tag us on your socials at The Art of Being Unstoppable. So for today, have yourself a beautiful day and let's be unstoppable together. See you next time.